Once upon a time, there was a young man who was born and raised in the Northlands of Chicago. The eldest of 3 siblings, the young man watched over his brother and sister, caring for them and protecting them from the evil legends of the big city. The young man was known throughout the lands as Norman Jacobson. On the other side of the city kingdom, in the Southlands of Chicago, a fair maiden named Anne was born. She grew up with her family, surrounded by love and admiration. But our fair maiden had a passion for adventure and spent her days imagining life in the city kingdom. Unbeknownst to her, Norman would also look to seek his fortune in the big city. Time passed for both the maiden and the young man, and both finally decided to pursue their dream and head to the kingdom of Chicago to stake their claim. In the year 1975, Annie and Norm's paths crossed. At first sight, time stopped for the star-crossed lovers. The birds sang, the sun glowed, and the fireworks lit up the sky, and in 1984, the two were married. They discovered that the Kingdom of Chicago, while exciting and thriving, had a need to provide its senior citizens with medication for their health care. Norm, remembering the caring and protection he provided to his family, decided this was the reason he was called to the big city. Together, Annie and Norm built Jacobs healthcare systems. Years passed, and the Jacobsons prospered. Their business grew and spread throughout the land, helping more and more citizens, both young and old. Their family also grew to include 6 wonderful children, 7 amazing grandchildren, and 1 incredible great-grandchild. The maiden and the young man could not have been happier, and their love was felt by all that encountered them. Could it be that a fairy godmother had been looking out for them and granted them all of their lifelong wishes? They were not sure, but if they could share a bit of their happiness with those less fortunate, what a wonderful place the kingdom would be. It became their quest to share their happiness, compassion, devotion, and good fortune. Annie and Norm became involved with Ari Crown Hebrew Day School, Beis Yaakov, Jewish Theological Seminary, Congregation Beth Shalom, Jewish Federation of Metropolitan Chicago, and established Keshet, a Jewish-centered organization for children with developmental disabilities. The Kingdom of Chicago flourished. In 1997, the Jacobsons decided to spread their wings and bring their quest to another realm, the enchanted kingdom of Boca Raton. Upon their arrival, Annie said, "Norman, we're not in Chicago anymore." As devoted new residents of this new warmer kingdom, Annie and Norm spent time learning about their new realm. As in Chicago, here too were many in need of their special kind of magic. With their pockets full of good luck fairy dust, they began to spread their vision of hope throughout the land. And thus, the Jewish Federation of South Palm Beach County, B'nai Torah Congregation, PJ Library of South Palm Beach County, Adolph and Rose Levis JCC, Boca Raton Regional Hospital, Hillel of Broward and Palm Beach County, National Jewish Health of Denver, and of course, Ruth and Norman Rales Jewish Family Services became the focus of their caring philanthropy. The jewels in their crown are the endowment of the Jacobson Family Food Pantry at JFS and the Jacobson Jewish Community Foundation. While the couple was very happy in South Florida, their spirit of adventure never waned. They continued to travel to far-off lands, mixing with the locals to learn new cultures. But they always returned to their favorite place, where they could share their love with their family and friends, and of course, each other. And they lived happily ever after.